What did you find out about someone's death that destroyed you? The lawyer called me 3 days after my mom died. I almost didn't answer because we hadn't spoken in 5 years. Not since that stupid fight about me marrying someone she didn't approve of. She died alone in her apartment and the landlord found her when she didn't pay rent. I went to clean out her place expecting nothing special. My mom was just a janitor who barely spoke English and embarrassed me my whole childhood. Always wearing the same 3 outfits. Never coming to parent-teacher conferences because she was working. Making me translate everything for her even though I knew she understood more than she let on. The apartment was exactly how I remembered it. Plastic covers on the furniture. Religious candles everywhere. That weird smell of pine sol mixed with that coffee I could never find that she drank all day. I started throwing things in garbage bags until I found this old shoebox hidden in her closet. Inside were documents I'd never seen before. Immigration papers, bank statements, and a journal written in Spanish that looked like it had been through hell. Water stains and torn pages and writing so small I needed a magnifying glass. I sat on her bed and started reading. The first entry was from 1998, 2 months after I was born. Today I made my first money at the house. The men are disgusting, but I think of Raina's face and it doesn't matter. Every dollar is for her future. She will never know this life. My hands started shaking. The house. I kept reading. The other girls spend their money on clothes and drugs. They laugh at me for saving everything. They don't understand. My baby needs formula and diapers. The boss takes most of the money, but I hide what I can. Raina will go to university one day. She will be a doctor or lawyer, not like her mother. Page after page describing things no mother should have to do. Men who hit her. Nights she went hungry so she could send money home for my medicine when I got sick. How she stole antibiotics from clients because she couldn't afford a doctor. Then the entries from 2001. The gang knows I've been skimming. They'll kill me if they find the money I saved. But it's enough for 2 plane tickets. We leave tomorrow. If they catch us, Raina will grow up without a mother. If we stay, she'll grow up to be just like me. She stole $30,000 from drug dealers to buy our freedom. We flew to Miami with fake papers and nothing else. I was 3. I don't remember any of it. The next entries were from America. The library opens at 8 a.m. I study English for 2 hours before my shift at the hotel. The words swim on the page, but I keep trying. Raina needs a mother who can speak to her teachers. Got fired from the hotel for falling asleep cleaning a room. Haven't slept more than 4 hours in weeks. Found a job at Subway. The manager is nice. She lets me take home the old bread. Entry after entry about working 3 jobs. Cleaning office buildings at night. Making sandwiches during the day. Washing dishes at a restaurant on weekends. Never sleeping. Never complaining. Always writing about my future. Raina got accepted to college today. She doesn't know I've been saving since she was born. $47,000 in the education account. She thinks we're poor. We are poor. But her education is the only wealth I need. Then I found the medical records. Diagnosis of severe depression and anxiety at age 50. Notes from a psychiatrist saying she'd probably been suffering since childhood. Trauma from her work in her home country. PTSD from escaping the gang. Years of untreated mental illness because she couldn't afford help and wouldn't take time off work. The last entry was from a month ago. Raina hasn't spoken to me in 5 years. She's ashamed of her stupid mother who cleans toilets and can't speak proper English. She doesn't know. She'll never know. This is better. I did my job. She's safe and educated and married. Even if she hates me. I found bank statements showing she died with $200 in her account. Everything else went to my student loans over the years. Payments I thought were from some government program were actually from her, working herself to death so I could be debt-free. I called my husband sobbing so hard I couldn't breathe, told him everything. How she sold her body and risked her life and worked until her hands bled. How she learned English at 30 just to help me with homework. How she chose to die alone rather than burden me. The woman I was ashamed of was the strongest person I'll ever know. She gave up everything so I could have everything. And I threw her away because she embarrassed me at dinner parties. I'm 6 months pregnant now. We're having a girl. Her name will be Belinda after the woman who sacrificed everything for a daughter who didn't deserve her. I just wish I could tell her. I wish she could meet her granddaughter. I wish I hadn't been too proud to see the hero living in a janitor's uniform. But all I can do now is make sure Belinda knows her grandmother's story. The real one. The one about the bravest woman who ever lived.